Good afternoon, collective. Welcome to Spirit Wars Tarot. Let's get started right away. Call upon the E-A-O, that thou wilt send Haru, the great angel sent over the operation of the secret wisdom, to lay his hands invisibly upon these consecrated cards of art, that thereby we may obtain knowledge of hidden things, to the glory of thy ineffable name. Amen. Alright, collective, this will be a reading for whoever is watching it, and the collective. This will be a Tree of Life spread, and we will be using the Thoth Tarot. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all the information to do that should be in the description box. It may not be. If it's not, that's my bad. Doing a little renovation work at this page, trying to get it back and running, back and running again. So take a little time to do that. Hopefully not too much. All right. Let's get right into it. Thanks for being here, collective. All right, Keter, the Kia energy, pure consciousness, the source, the point, God. What's going on here today, please? Moon in Libra, Two of Swords, Lord of Peace. Very nice. Up next we have Shokma, wisdom, actions you can take, the divine masculine, the observer, the will, force, chaos, the zodiacs. Please. Fiery card of air, the Knight of Swords. Alright. Binah, understanding, the divine feminine, form, the great sea, the supernal mother. Perspective, things you need to understand. Ruled by Saturn, very far away. Please. Fiery part of fire, Knight of Wands. Just like lightning. Okay. Crossing the abyss and the chesed, mercy, things you need to be grateful for. Magnificence, ruled by Jupiter. Please. Alright, Saturn and Leo, Five of Wands, Lord of Strife. Curious. Up next, Gavurat. Gavurat. I always pronounce it wrong, or differently. Challenges you may face, severity. The objective world, always fun. Strength, justice, judgment. Ruled by Mars, Plan of War. Please. The root of the power of air, the Ace of Swords. Tiferet. Tiferet. Advice, your advice from Spirit. The Philosopher's Stone. The Heart of the Tree, the Higher Self. Beauty. Ruled by the Sun. Please. Priestess. Gimel means camel. It's very important to the priestess. Okay. Up next we have Nektak. Thoughts and emotions, the will and the what, your ambitions, your desires. You get the picture. Ruled by Venus. Plan of love. And all those other things. Please. All right. Moon in Taurus, Six of Discs, success. A win. All right. Up next we have Hod, methods and means, the how and the way, logic, submission, humility. Kind of everything Nektak is not, or the flip side of Nektak's coin, if you will. But that's a whole Crowley thing. Glory. Ruled by Mercury. Please. Moon in Cancer. Four of Cups, Lord of Luxury. Know that card very well. Okay. Yesod, foundation, automation, sex, and your child. subconscious beliefs, back of the head. Ruled by the moon. Please. Oh, Saturn and Libra, Three of Swords, Lord of Sorrow. A lot of sectarian influences here. Okay. Overall energy, overall outcome, and Malkuth, the kingdom. Some see it as pain. It's your embodiment. The door of the secret garden, the gate, the reality. Ruled by planet Earth. Please. Sun in Virgo, Eight of Discs, Lord of Prudence. Thank you, Spirit. And thank you, Collective, for being here. Let's get right into it. On the head of the, excuse me, at the head of the tree, you have Two of Swords, Lord of Peace. Now, to me, Two of Swords is all about just doing a thing, right? It's like a card of meditation. When you're meditating, what are you doing? You're just focusing on one thing. So some people focus on the breath. Some people remember a mantra. Some people do a whole bunch of other things. I do a whole bunch of other things at different times of the day because I really like to meditate. But see the Two Swords here? They're crossing this little cup or mushroom thing here. It's a flower, a doi, all right? And the sword going into it, again, it symbolizes just doing a thing. I'm putting the sword into the flower and that's it, and I'm not worried about anything else. So to me, this says that Collective, whoever it is I'm talking to, whoever I'm reading for, right now is wanting to focus on just one thing and one thing only, whatever that is for you, and for whatever reasons. Through the path of the Magician, which is transparent intelligence. You have the Knight of Wands, so if this is you, I'd say there's something you definitely want to get started on, and you're not getting started on it. That's Two of Swords, Peace. You're waiting for the right moment. And through the path of the Fool, we have another Knight, the Knight of Swords. Path of the Fool is fiery intelligence or shiny intelligence. Fiery part of air. Fiery part of air is it attacks. And it's relentless. Kind of like the Knight of Wands, but the Knight of Wands is a little bit more all over the place. Knight of Swords is more focused and directed. So I'd say you want to take action on something, but you want to wait until the time is right. So you're using your time to the best of your ability, using it to focus on something else, but you're really thinking about something else. It's got me curious. Let's move on. Actions you can take. Wisdom. We have the Knight of Swords, fiery part of air. Knight of Swords is the lovers and the Hierophant, I believe, are the deacons. And yeah, the Knight of Swords is just like a guy or a girl is just like, all right, I have to do a thing. It's not going to be easy, but I know up here that I've got to do it. Or I feel like I have to do it. No one has to do anything, right? So they do it. And in doing so, they almost appear robotic, not natural, not at ease. Right? See how he's kind of flying here, and he's got the one dagger here and the little dagger here, and he's focused like a laser, and he won't let up, or she won't let up. Now, through the path of the Empress, illuminating intelligence, you have the Knight of Wands, which is fiery part of fire. Now this could be two people, but I feel like it's you, Collective. I feel like this is you taking action, but this is what you need to understand, right? This is either how you should be going about something or how you feel like you should be going about something, but in reality, you're going about it this way. If that makes any sense. If it does to me, I hope it does to you. Through the path of the Hierophant, you have strife. Path of the Hierophant is triumphant intelligence. So you're going about something, and you have here, see, Lord of Strife, which is coming up against something, battling against something. It's almost an ego-based kind of energy. So it's almost like someone's daring you to do something or challenging you to do something. or yourself could be challenging you. You could be challenging yourself to do something that you may not have to do. Think of the guy in the movie was a really good fighter, and he's been in all the wars, and he's like, "No, I'm done with all that." And then the guy comes back, it's like, we fucking need you, man. We need you. He's like, "I'm done with that." And then at the end of the movie, he comes back. It's kind of the energy I'm getting with this card. Connected to the Knight of Swords, but let's move on. Connected to the Priestess. I want to go with Crowley on this. Through the Path of the Star. Natural Intelligence. Knight of Swords. And the star, I said natural intelligence is, well, to meditate. That's her function, right? To meditate, to imagine. So I feel it's almost like whatever you're doing, it's almost like Spirit wants me to say, and I'm going to say that Spirit wants me to say to you that if you don't know what to do, that's okay. That's okay. You will think of something to do, and you will do it. But only when the time is right. Speaking of time, we have understanding, right? Ruled by Saturn. Saturn is a planet of discipline, of rigidness, right? It's very far away, but yeah, I think it's very far away. Fire, 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 fire. Wants to get going. So we have the Knight here. Horse is erect. He's got the Ace of Swords here, and he's ready to go. Fire, fire is lightning, spark of lightning, chemically speaking. And this is coming under things you need to understand. So I feel like what you need to understand is that you are ready to go, but you might also not be ready to go, if that makes sense. Like the guy in the movie that's wants to go out there and fight, and then he runs out and he gets his head, chopped off, whatever. That could be this. That could be why it's coming up under there. All right, it's being influenced by this Ace of Swords, which is coming up under Mars. This is the path of Cancer, the Chariot, the house of influence, influencing intelligence. This Ace of Swords pointing right up at this Knight and is saying, I'm ready to go. I got this idea. I'm ready to roll with it. I've got the spirit. Let's do it. So whatever this Ace of Swords here is definitely inspiring you to take action. Maybe you should take it, maybe you shouldn't. I personally would hold off on it. I would go more with the Knight of Swords kind of approach, but there it is. As I said in Jurassic Park. Okay. This Knight of Wands is also connected. It's good tea. Okay, connected to the Priestess through the Path of the Lovers. Path of the Lovers is disposable intelligence, right? We need this, we don't need this. We need this, we don't need this. And the Priestess is a representation of, well, before I get into the Priestess, I should talk about how she connects to Lord of Peace, right? Through the path of the Priestess, which is uniting intelligence. And she goes across the abyss. So up here, it feels like, okay, I just need to do my thing. I need to focus here, but underneath it, there's something I don't know. There's something going on, and I need to take further action on it. That's just what I'm getting here intuitively. Now, what this has to do with the Knight of Wands. Right, this is how they're connected. Path of the Lovers. It's like you want to go, but something just doesn't smell right. Something doesn't smell right just yet. That is the function of the Lovers, of Gemini. Something's not right yet, so you need to understand what you don't understand. All right, let's continue. Up next, things you need to be grateful for. Strife. Lord of Strife, Saturn and Leo. And Saturn and Leo is, you start get going and you start feeling good, and then Saturn comes and says, okay, you're feeling good, that's great, but you got to calm it down, you got to bring it in, you got to focus. And Leo doesn't like that. Leo likes to be free, right? And see, we have the energy back here, and it's kind of, it's getting ready, but it's also not, it's not too strong just yet. All right, and we have the birds here, they're looking down, right? They're kind of depressed, they're bummed out. And it's a 5, and 5s are usually not too much fun. Okay. As he pours the tea, he's going to explain that strife is connected to the Ace of Swords through the path of lust or strength. Again, whatever this idea is, whatever this possibility is in your mind that is affecting you very strongly, feeling like this needs to be done. This is the path of Leo. This is the path of using your strength to exercise something, to use your power, to feel good. But it's not going to be easy. Activating intelligence. Boom. Someone comes up against you, you have an idea. It's a heck of an idea. It's coming up under your challenges. Maybe you're warring with yourself over this idea. Maybe with someone else. Strife is also connected to the priestess through the path of the hermit, willful intelligence. Again, I want to do something. I'm speaking for you. You want to do something, but you just don't know what it is yet. And you want to bring it into existence, but again, you're meeting resistance to that existence. Okay. It's also connected to success through the path of Wheel of Fortune, compensating intelligence. And this success is the kind of success which doesn't last too long. So I almost feel like it's saying, or Spirit's saying, okay, if this isn't working out for you, there are other things you can do to feel good about, right? Exercise that. Take a ride on that. Don't hold on to it. Come back to that later. All right, let's move on to the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is, as I said, under your challenges. It is hot, excuse me, and is connected. By the way, this is just potential for an idea, right? Swords are ideas of mind. So it's nothing yet, but there's potential. Something could happen, and you are recognizing that. Now, excuse me, it's connected to the priestess through the path of the Libra, justice, adjustments, faithful intelligence. Again, I'm getting a theme here, right? I have this idea, I'm not sure if it's gonna work because I can't know yet. I have to cross that desert. I have to get myself a camel first, so I've got to be patient. I have to have faith, faithful intelligence. I have to know it's going to work, otherwise it's not going to work. Kind of deal. Okay, it's also connected to the Four of Cups through the path of the Hanged Man, which is stable intelligence. It's also looking at things from a different perspective, right? I have this idea, but maybe this will work out too, right? So I'm going to turn my perspective. I'm going to get a more stable look at it, right? Stable intelligence. And Four of Cups is Lord of Luxury. It's comfortable, but it's a little bit too comfortable. That makes sense. So again, I feel like you want to take action on this Ace of Swords, but Spirit's advising you, not yet. It's not a no, it's just not yet. All right, let's continue. Your advice from Spirit, Priestess. Again, the Priestess is very Black Widow. Excuse me. You don't know much about her, right? She has a lot of mysteries, and she has a lot of goodies, right? On the top, she's a man, and on the bottom, she's a woman, something like that. She's lunar energy, which you can never really trust. There's that camel, and yeah. Saying there's a lot you need to know. You will find out in time, but in time. All right, it's connected to success through the path of death, imaginative intelligence, because we don't really know what death is. All we can do is speculate or imagine. and its function is movement. So again, as I said before, if there's something you can, if you're pining for some kind of success, some kind of feeling good energy, go for something that is not going to last very long. Take a walk, take a vacation, do something to clear your mind, as they say. Now it's connected to the Four of Cups through the path of the devil, which is not restorative intelligence. I want to say restoration intelligence, renovation intelligence. Thank you. In the back, renovating intelligence. All right. This has to go so that this can come in. All right. This has to go so this can come in. Main function is mirth, which is laughter. So maybe this luxury, this comfort that may be a little bit too comfortable has to go so that action can take place. It's a possibility. It's also connected, High Priestess, to sorrow through the path of temperance. Probation intelligence, holding back, being smart. So I'd say there's some kind of sorrow here that you're not even too present about. By present, I mean aware of. There's some kind of sadness holding you back, possibly even affecting your decision overall. I'm not saying the sorrow is holding you back, but it's probably what you need to address before you do take action. So there's the Priestess in your Christ consciousness, and you continue. Now we have success and your ambitions and desires. You want to win, you want something to feel good, be it momentary success or long term, but this is more of a kind of momentary success. All right, it's connected to luxury on the path of the Tower. Exciting intelligence, right? Yay, this is good, this is stability, okay, but not too stable, because the cups here, they're going to fall over. Yeah, so this is good, but I could do without this because I really want this. All right, and I understand Spirit's telling me I don't know anything yet, I can't know yet, but this is what I want, and so this is what I want. Maybe this has to go, or maybe this has to go so this can stay. It's connected to sorrow through the path of, according to Crowley, the Emperor, which is constituting intelligence. Its main sight, or its main function is sight. So the Emperor says, okay, I feel you, I want this one too, but also look at this, look at this, look at the sorrow and pain first. Why is it that we want this success? Is it to get rid of this, right? Do we want to fill up the air in here with the matter in here? I can do that, but do you want to do that? Is that even a good idea? Because remember, this is a natural sorrow, and this again is a success that's not going to last too long. It's good, it's great, it's a great looking card, but if I was a betting man, I wouldn't say that this is going to make this any better in the long run. Okay, it's also connected to the Eight of Pentacles through the path of the Moon, corporeal intelligence, intelligence of the body. And the Moon is telling you that, or the path is that, okay, you can do this, you can want this, that's fine, that's good, go get it if you want. But your body really wants this kind of stability, right? This is more of a long-lasting kind of good feeling, right? The Sun in Virgo, service. I analyze. The point is, see this tree? It's been growing a long time. It's been taking a lot of hard work, but it's grown out beautifully, right? This is more of a long-lasting success. It's in the sun, and this more of a passive success. And you can feel that in your body. So if something doesn't feel right, pay attention to your body. I would advise you. I guess I just did. Okay, let's continue. In Had, your logic, the opposite of your desires. You have Four of Cups, Moon in Cancer, Lord of Luxury. Four of Cups is where things in the cup suit start to get a little bit too heavy, a little bit too emotional. There's, you see in this card here, we got gray skies, right? These two cups are looking good, but these two cups are up here, a little too unstable. They look like they might fall at any moment. All right, and it's just too much. It's just too much water, and which is emotion, and they say it's a luxury because you should be so lucky that you have enough emotion on the inside and on the outside. You know, some people can't feel anything because they are dead inside, but there it is. A lot of luxury in your logic. Your logic is telling you that it's too much. At least for right now, it's just too much, emotionally speaking. Whatever it is connected to sorrow through the path of the sun, which is collecting intelligence. And collecting intelligence is to collect it, right? It's this path of the sun. It's shining a light on something. It's saying, okay, this is too much. I'm feeling too much about something, but why? Path of the sun is saying you're not happy about something, right? Again, this is a natural kind of sorrow, but if not attended, right, these swords don't go anywhere. In the Rider-Waite-Smith, right, you have 3 swords going into the heart, and if they don't come out of the heart, then this doesn't get better, and then you can't take action with the Knight of Swords. You can't take action with the Ace of Swords either until this is addressed. All right. It's also connected to the 8 of Discs through the path of judgment, the Aeon. The Aeon is perpetual intelligence, right? Perpetual means it just keeps on going and going and going, right? I feel like Spirit's saying that, okay, logically speaking, yes, you do have a lot on your plate. There's a lot of emotions going on here. It may feel too heavy, but if you just start working on this right here, if you're prudent about something, if you do things one at a time, top of the tree, do things one at a time, like it looks like you're doing, sooner or later, it may build into something. But you have to start. You have to get out of the emotions and start going towards this. And then you'll see. All right, let's continue. Sorrow in Yesod. This is the back of the head. This is your subconscious. Again, I said there's something that you're not paying attention to, that you can't see, that's affecting you on a big level, right? You have this in your main, the top of your head, and this is on the back of your head, right? I need to focus on something in the back of my head. Something isn't right. And then your Mars, which is plan of war, right? Something's got to be done. You have an idea. Before you can take action on that, this, as I said before, needs to be addressed, okay? It's connected. Excuse me. It's connected to Sun in Virgo, 8 of Pentacles, Lord of Prudence, through the path of Saturn. Which is true, but more importantly, it's the path of the universe. The universe is the end, and it is... I always forget the word for this. It's kind of intelligence that says, okay, that's good, but this is what we're going to do. I can't think of the word right now, so I'm not going to waste your time, all right? This is okay, this is all right, this is fine, Spirit's saying, but this is what you're going to do about it, right? You're going to plant some seeds, and you're going to do something to let the sunshine out, or in, however you want to look at it. If I could think of the word, but I can't think of it. The universe is the end. This is the last path, okay? This is, again, all these things that I've described up till here have been just ideas, and this is the reality. In reality, all things are ideas, but you get what I'm saying, all right? So in the back of your head, there's a lot of sorrow. In the front of your head, there's focus. There's desire for success. There's logic and not trying for some reason. Part of you wants to go about it anyway, and another part of you wants to understand or needs to understand why it is that you feel it needs to be done so fast, right now. When in reality, it's probably going to take some time, but be well worth it, because look how beautiful that tree is. All right? So that's the reading for today, collective. That's what I have for you. Thanks so much for being here. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.